Hey guys, welcome back. What week? Look at SPY squeezing. We're gonna look at GME, the options, some technical analysis. What's gonna happen this week, next week? Maybe big moves. Sub up, like up, comment down. Happy money sticks around. We have Twitter you can follow us on at HappyMoneyYT, as well as a Discord server. Link for that is in the description. That's free to join. Ryan Cohen tweeted today. So there's a consultant group that's suing GameStop for not paying for their fees. If you remember in the filings, one of the things that Ryan Cohen was doing was, well, I guess maybe that was to BBBY, but I think he said the same thing when he's writing to GameStop years ago, that they were overpaying for consulting fees and wanted to trim a bunch of excess fat, kind of like that sumo guy right there. Trim a bunch of that excess fat and cost that was not needed. And then of course there is speculation, as well as it's probably pretty factual, about how these hedge funds basically plant people in the C-suite to just suck money out of it and basically make it go bankrupt, and they profit on it on the way down. They short it, and this goes into a lot of stuff, the basket of stocks and all these people that are potentially working for these companies in the top positions in the companies that are actually there to hurt the companies. And I think RC, if it's all true, it seems like RC is actually cleansing the market, or at least putting eyes on it, starting with GME and maybe now BBBY. But one of those consultants is actually now suing GameStop because I guess they didn't pay for it. I don't really know all the details of it, but yeah, I guess they didn't provide a good service and basically just cost them ridiculous amounts. I think they're suing for $30 million, or no, they didn't get paid for the $30 million fee in consulting. And during that time, the share price plummeted and their gross income came way down. They basically provided zero value, but actually hurt the company, GameStop company. So I'm assuming that's why they didn't pay, because they didn't uphold their end of the contract. And a quick little search on BCG. This is the tweet from Ryan Cohen. The overpriced consultants at BCG are picking a fight with the wrong company. I actually retweeted this guy. So Anuj Aurora worked at Citadel, and then if you look at the timing on these, also BCG, and is now vice president at Citadel. So yeah, you can come to your own conclusions on that one. Anyways, fun little GME drama to get things kicked off, and looks like it's waking up here, coming into close. 30 minutes left. Real quick, SPY today, it looks like it's turned bearish. We've got bearish on the MACD, kind of making a double top here as well. It's on the hourly chart, and actually divergence there on the RSI as well as the MACD on the hourly. So I expect this to come down probably tomorrow and then Monday, and we'll see what happens next week. Maybe a big down week. We've got options on that for the downside, as well as Tesla. I did credit spreads. I hate them, but I love them. GameStop, we didn't do a video yesterday. We were streaming all day yesterday. Hit the notification bell if you haven't. You'll get notified when we go live. And yeah, look at this chart. This thing's crazy. So this was a 50% move basically from Monday to Tuesday, and that's a huge move. And today, look at this, we're almost green again. So I expected even more of a pullback, because there is a gap still down here. It filled some of it, but didn't fill all of it. This is holding up really well for a 50% move. The intraday move here was like 10%. I think we hit just about 10%, and then it's just done this slow grind up on it's bigger volume, but way less than the last 2 days. But look, it's now trying to close green, which is insane. I was gonna say it's bearish, but just how strong this thing's coming into close, I don't know. I mean, the MACD's still bearish. We got red under the 9, so I want to say it's gonna still fill that gap tomorrow. But in the longer term, like a week or more, this thing's super bullish and might not even pull back at all tomorrow. Tomorrow might just be a big rip day, honestly. Yeah, which is crazy. So Yeah, look at this thing creeping back up. So there's still a gap down there, which kind of sucks, but it's looking like it could be a pattern sort of like this. Trying not to look too much at patterns, but where we might have a big move next week is what I'm kind of thinking. And I've slowly kind of positioned. I was expecting today to kind of be more down, and then maybe a bit of a rally, but all of this basically to happen lower. I thought it'd be kind of more down here, or at least fill a gap at 125 and then maybe settle down there. But it's too bullish. It just, it won't even do it, which is crazy. So we'll see what coming into the weekend. They really don't like it running into Friday, so I would be surprised if tomorrow's a big day, but it's possible. It's happened. And then next week we might see, we might see these old resistance levels hit again. These 250, 300, 350 levels. So buckle up. If you were watching, I guess, yeah, I talked about my short calls. I rolled those over yesterday. Got them rolled from a 109 to this 109 for tomorrow's strike to 125 for May. So I had to add quite a bit of time. I was able to do that without paying a debit, which is what I was looking for. Looking for a credit, basically minimal credit. Today, let's see what we did. Yeah, let me just look. 4 hour. 4 hour looks good. I don't see any kind of divergences or anything like that. This divergence back here that we pointed out this day, we actually started pointing it out right here. Just how it made this divergence on the RSI. This is playing out. This is what we're seeing from it, which is crazy. I didn't have the capital. I didn't trade this one very well. We saw it coming. We saw the 4 hour get bullish. We saw green over the 9, the green MACD. I was like, all right. But my timer was just off a little bit. With all my earlier exposure, it just wasn't quite enough time. Lost so much value by the time we got here. GME might just rip into close, which would be crazy. Anyways, here's our trade. Let me show you yesterday first. Holy crap. Moving in and out of GME stuff. I had to roll over my short SPY play call credit spread because it didn't work out. Now it expires tomorrow. I bought 4 HIMX calls. Donrope called that one out. It looked good. And the rest of the stuff is just... Oh, I closed out of most of my bullish plays yesterday on GME. That's what all this is. Even random stuff like my 500 calls. And I was like, I'm just going to take profits. If it's going to dip down, I can always just get back into it. So... and it worked out well because today we dipped down. I mean, it did come down 10%. I did have puts that actually opened up yesterday too on it. And I should have taken profits down here, but I was kind of expecting a gap fill. But not such luck. Maybe tomorrow. Otherwise, my puts will probably just become worthless, I suppose. So that was yesterday. Made some profits on that. Yesterday definitely traded much better. Just rolling those covered calls. Sigh of relief. I can't roll covered calls on Webull because China, I don't know. But yeah, they said you can't do it. I'm like, oh, okay. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I might just close the shares on Webull and the covered call and then rebuy the shares. I don't think there's any other option. I opened up a bearish play, a call credit spread on Tesla today. This is a 130, 115. I gave myself a lot of time on this one, probably too much with how quick Tesla moves. Might have done its move and bounced back up by the time this expires. Just wanted to be safe. So that's a nice play. I like that. KULR, the chart looks really nice. I got April 14 to 50 calls. Bullish plays that I got on GME that I might scale into a little bit more before close. I wanted to wait. I was trying to wait until next week, honestly. I was thinking we'd probably consolidate today or even come down today and Friday and then Monday too. Same deal before Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday rip or Tuesday, Wednesday rip. If it's going to be more like this, it's just going to be bigger move, bigger swing days. These are big candle bodies, but on a nice grind up. So trying to just catch a lot of this exposure. Maybe intraday, I mean, you could do it or just hold through the whole thing. If it's a double peak deal like here, it doesn't seem like it's going to, well, it could be. Tomorrow could be a big day like this. It has run on Fridays before, then a consolidation, another peak, or, yeah, I'm not sure, but everything's still bullish daily. The RSI isn't even overbought. 4 hours overbought. Hourly actually settled down, and just this slow grind up has finally pulled it back up, but. It's holding up very well today. It's crazy. Bullish plays I picked up. So I actually have an order for some more 500 calls. Those are just squeeze calls. If we are gonna actually squeeze, I want those. And here's the put. I opened up a 123 put today, down 84%. That's just from today. It expires tomorrow, so it makes sense. This one I was up, should have taken profits. I was up 20-30% on it. It might work out tomorrow, but with 1 day, same day expiration, these will probably be jacked unless they dump it. But I don't know. The momentum is showing down, but the price action and today, just how strong it is and holding up, it doesn't seem like it's going to go down. I have the 165 covered calls on this one too, just because I closed out of the 165 long calls, part of that spread. This is one of my bullish plays, 155, 185. The things I've opened up today were just for next Friday. So this one opened up today. This 150, 185, I think I started opening that up yesterday. I was trying not to open anything up today, but the thing, it didn't come down. It just kept kind of grinding up. So here's the other one, 150, 195. Next Friday, break even on that's 156. Max gains 11 grand. And then this 155, 185 is 158 max, or break even 5 grand. Max gain. I'll probably scale into whichever one, or average into whichever one tomorrow, depending. I mean, if it's ripping tomorrow, I try not to buy in when it's ripping. So we'll see. I might try and roll over more covered calls tomorrow. If it is ripping, that seems like a good time to do it. And trying to think what else, what's happened. I mean, that RC tweet was pretty big. Oh, the borrow fee. Yeah, borrow fee went bananas. Legit. Look at this thing. Let's see. Yeah, 16%. It doubled. It increased another 100%. That's huge. 100% since yesterday. Yikes. Yikes. Someone's in trouble. So it's kind of rejecting here. A little bit of a top, hitting that resistance, 142-ish. But volume today was good, but from the past 2 days, it definitely tapered off, as you see. Yesterday's volume was massive. What is that even? All that bib mess. 24 million today. Today probably like 8.5 million. Day before was 15 million. So my call debit spreads, I have a break even of them around 150. Thinking worst case we'll maybe settle at 150 in that range, 150, 155. I think before we settle there though, I'm hopeful and anticipating a big run. 175, 200, 250, 350. We'll see. Because if you look back here, we started this move. We really didn't start it till 170, and then that hit 350. So if we're gonna hit up to 350, this is gonna be a massive move. This will be more like a January move, just because we're starting at much lower levels. I'd say we started this one at like 91. Oh, it's crazy. So thanks guys for watching. We'll see you on Discord. Have a good afternoon. Peace out.